Be calling you a radical, a liberal. Hi, Kevin Blanch from my hospital room, the top of the LDS hospital. I was hoping to get a shot of this last night. That's the Salt Lake Temple right there. Incredible vista at night when it lights up. What a view. What a view. I want to talk about Blue Castle, Utah, nuclear energy. As you know, I've been an advocate anti-nuke for a lot of reasons long before I got leukemia. And this is a man-made disease. Long before I knew my father was nuked to death in the Nevada test site as an atomic veteran and was covered up. We are Utahns. As I've been saying, telling everybody all day, I did 2 interviews today from my hospital room. Wallace Stegner would roll over in his grave, and everybody's Utah, who's Wallace Stegner? He was so in love with the Colorado. They're going to build Blue Castle on the Colorado. All the water wars that we've had in the state, and you're going to allow that? Utah is for sale. We lost John Huntsman, the progressive who protected us. He quit us. And this piece of shit that he appointed, this freaking dud we have, and this legislator piece of shit. Where's the Mormon Church on this issue? I wear this hat on so many different levels that it works. Orange is the leukemia color. Jim Hansen, a tribute to his brilliant mind as he died so young. You know, Beaker, as this great, incredible cancer institution is trying to save my life. We're the cancer capital of the world here in Utah, and it's in denial, it's in denial. All the great research has all been done here at the University. Leonard Bird, Foley Paper Cranes, Richard Miller, Under the Clouds, of course, John Goff, you know, in Northern California. Rant, no one will listen. Well, here in Utah, we listened. Scott Matheson, our magnificent, beloved Democrat progressive governor, yes, Democrat. In the 80s, we were a swing state in the 60s. Yeah, believe it or not. Even the Mormon Church had liberal stances then. What has happened? What has happened to you people in Utah? Where the fuck are you? Really, I'll tell you what, I will make sure that every single person in Utah's children know, their grandchildren will know as you look back and say, how the fuck did Utah, of all places, let this happen? Where were you? You ain't gonna say it about me. I'm fighting for my life with this man-made leukemia that I have that comes from nuclear waste. Blue Castle running advertisements on KSL now saying that no person has ever died from a nuclear. That is such a fucking lie. You know how many people have died from Chernobyl? You know how many people are going to die from Fukushima? How many people? Yeah, the open air tests weren't nuclear power plants. We have had leaks all over this country. It is accumulative. We don't know how many people it's killed, but we know factually. Every study that has ever been done factually. The cause of leukemia, AML, which is an evil killer from hell. Exposure to nuclear fallout, exposure to radiation. Fact, gilded in gold, cast in concrete. Wallace Stegner, the great, incredible, one of the greatest writers in the history of this world. He taught here, he lived right there. You know, all these great progressives right here in Utah and the Mormon Church, all these people, we put our politics aside and we love the environment. We embrace the environment. We protected this beautiful thing we have here. This state is so magnificently rich in beauty and environment. All the environmentalists were here in Curtis Stegner. And now it's for sale. Now it's for sale. And they're going to fast track Blue Castle through and everybody in Utah sitting on their hands and doing nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? Scott Matheson's named the building down there. He died of leukemia. He was a downwinder. I told everybody, why don't you just put a statue of Ted Bundy on I-15? Ted Bundy was the serial killer here. You know how many people nuclear fallout has killed in this state? We are the cancer capital of the world. I've talked to these doctors. I rant and rave and carry on about this and now I get this. Now I get leukemia after I've rant and rave and carry on. Hotel Utah right there. That beautiful, beautiful, incredible temple. Where are all you old Mormons that raised me? Where are all you communal people who love the environment and care and put politics? Remember when we came here? Remember when we first came here? I live on the same sacred said ground that my ancestors came. This was Mexico. We questioned all of government. We love the environment. You know, to all you students out there, economics students, what is the number one thing of economics? The number one, scarcity. What component of scarcity is the most important? The environment, our natural resources, our human resources. So we're going to destroy them both with one swipe. We do not need nuclear energy. It is not going to benefit one fucking person in this state. Not one person will it benefit. We are selling out. Who's going to benefit? A bunch of crooked, criminal, frat cat, 1% assholes, the same people that enslaved people in fucking China. That's who it's going to benefit. We could build a national grid, so win. That Blue Castle is not going to benefit one person in Utah. And all you people in Southern California and Nevada, we fought water wars for years and decades. I mean, people killed over it. Where are you? Where are you? You going to let these fuckers suck it up? You're going to let these fuckers still? Not one drop of the fucking water goes into the Colorado? You know? And yet you're going to let them, and this creep we have for governor is Hoover, you piece of fucking shit. And this legislature, you piece of fucking shit. Selling out our unborn grandchildren, our unborn future generations. Well, I'll tell you what, I will not let any of you fuckers off the hook as Utahns. Every single one of you, I will make sure your children know, I will make sure your grandchildren, as they look back a generation from town and say, how the fuck did this happen? I love children. I love my grandchildren. I love everybody's grandchildren. I am not going to let this happen. I'm not going to sit down and just let these fuckers skip. Fukushima is raging right now. It is raging, pushing to the plate. It will kill millions. It will kill many, many millions. Chernobyl is killed. It knows no fucking borders. It doesn't matter if it's the United States or China. The jet stream knows no fucking borders. Plutonium's half-life is 24,000 fucking years. This place is plumb full of southern Utah's dying of leukemia. If people knew the truth about it, they wouldn't even live there. Yet we're going to build a fucking nuclear power plant there. Wake the fuck up, Utah. Wake the fuck up. Kevin Blanch, bone marrow transplant center, LDS hospital, fighting for my life with man-made leukemia from nuclear fallout.